Daniels Preserve neighbors, this is Lisa Gottesman. I live on Country Day Circle, and obviously you received the Daniels Preserve Market Update URL, so you're checking in. That's so great. I thought I would send out this type of video update. My clients love this when I do this for them, so I thought I would personalize our newsletter. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, but I just want to ask you to stay tuned until the very end, because the pricing that we're seeing, new listings coming on the market, is just all over the place. And it's really important for us not to sell our homes for less than what the market will bear. And so we're seeing that today in if you're going out to buy a resale car. One of my kids is turning 16 and getting her license, and we're having to pay double because there's no inventory because of the lack of supply. So there's no reason why our resale market shouldn't be the same. And the old school method of looking at the last 3 comps in the neighborhood, right now, that just shouldn't apply. We should be going for top dollar. I'm going to illustrate how we do that, and so we'll get started. So the first thing is really to call your attention to the market as a whole. So in Gateway, before COVID, if you were to look in Gateway to see how many homes were on the market, there would be hundreds of listings on the market, hundreds. And right now, there are literally 13 single family homes on the market today in all of Gateway. It's kind of crazy to think that we don't have any inventory. So as a home seller, that obviously presents a really great opportunity for you to list and sell at a really great price. So if we were to say, let's look at pool homes, there's just 3. In Daniels Preserve, a house was on the market for $599 yesterday. It's no longer, it's pending. And that was a 2,100 square foot Buena Vista model, and it had a pool. So that is gone at $599. And now the least expensive pool home in all of Gateway is at $655. Okay. So if we were to just look at non-pool homes, we have 10 total listings on the market. The least expensive right now, let me go to single family, is at $519 for a home in Stony Brook at 2,900 square feet. Okay. So if we look in Daniels Preserve, just as from a price perspective, the pricing has really shot up because we have had a lot of top of market sales because of our pricing structure that we've been implementing. So it's really important that we preserve those values. Stony Brook is a community where people keep putting the properties on the market at a lower price. And thankfully, we have enough sales comps in our community where that's not happening anymore. But I see it time and time again and just scratching my head, like, why are these properties being priced so low? So I'm going to go ahead and give you an example of one of those instances. So these 4 listings sold within 5 months of each other. Okay, the 2 bottom are mine, and the top 2 are not mine. This one here was from an out of area agent that listed it for $459. And just to give you an example, at the time when these properties were listed, there was nothing on the market, but the pricing that this person used was based off of the comps of recent sales. Whereas this pricing structure that I used was based off of lack of supply. So many people are moving into our market needing a big family home. And this was the least expensive pool home on the market. And we had a bidding war and, got the deal done. So same with this one. Okay. So it's just, we're doing that with cars. We're doing it. New construction nowadays, they can't even tell you what the price of the home is going to be because the construction costs are unknown. So these things have a trickle down effect, and the resale market for us is on fire right now. So this is in an effort to really hit home that we really need to preserve our values. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of examples of this pricing strategy and how this works. So right here, specifically, let's look at this particular home that I sold. This house is a Lennox model. It's in a community down the street from here called Marina Bay. This home is staged. Obviously, we stage all of our listings for free. And specifically, this home, I think we put it on for $599. It sold for $626 in 3 days. and it sold in July. Okay. And this was the Lennox floor plan. So what's interesting is that this home right here that was not staged sold for 467 just 5 months earlier in that same kind of pricing strategy. Not only that, but the home wasn't staged and it took a long time to sell because of the person's personal style. So what we like to do is we'll use your furniture. We just come in and we style it in a way that makes it very neutral and very, very desirable to the masses. We use color, the color scheme that the builders are using. So, and your home will feel like, it's like coming from, you're walking into a builder showcase home. So, the other thing that we really, really like to do is we like to do really good photography, which I can showcase here in the same specific listing. Well, we'll just use a different one since you already saw that one. Let's see, we'll do this one here. So this is a beautiful home. This is another home in Marina Bay that we just closed on. But, we're selling a lifestyle here in Gateway, so we like to actually show off the amenity center. We like to show the proximity of the house to the pool, and just kind of show off the house, especially when we have so many buyers that are buying homes sight unseen now, that the more video that we can produce, the more that we can get them into the home, the better the sale will be, the more people will have putting offers in, and it just brings the most discerning buyer. So people ask me all the time, why do I stage? And the main reasons are because I get more listings because of the value that we're giving. And the other reasons are because it makes the inspection easy because we have backup offers to use as leverage. The appraisals are a non-concern. And because it makes me happy to see that we've done the best that we can in order to get you top dollar for your home. So I think you get the idea here. So we'll go ahead and close this out. So one of the things about this home on Country Day Circle that I wanted to bring to your attention, this home, you probably saw it. It was rented out for about 10 years. And my client, Adam, he bought it 10 years before, had renters in it. And, during COVID, he couldn't come here. So he asked me, the tenants were moving, asked me if I could go over there and give him a value. And at the time I told him 450, as is. The trusses here were falling down. There was a bunch of leaks. The property, it smelled bad on the inside. It really needed a huge overhaul. So if you go to yourstagingagent.com, you can watch this video. And this video is really cool because it shows the before and afters of what transpired with Adam's house, and which resulted in a $680,000 sale. So it's kind of a cool little project that we did, and obviously we did it at no additional cost to him. So let's see. So every single agent out there has a Zillow page, so you can always go to their name and their Zillow page to kind of just check them out. I think it's important to interview different agents so that you can understand what everybody's offering. When I say we, it's just me. I'm the only agent doing the selling. So you will be working directly with me. But a little bit of my profile here about, where I come from, and then my active listings. I did a little video about Gateway, what I love about it. And then here are all my sold properties. I've sold 55 homes in the last 12 months. And most of them are sellers. You can kind of see the work here. If you click on whether I have the buyer or the seller, you can see the staging. I stage all of my listings. And then the reviews. So you can check out the reviews from my clients and what they're saying about me. So one of the fun things, I have an Instagram page, and you can kind of look at the befores and afters of the videos. This is one in Lakeland Circle that we just put under contract. But it's fun. You can kind of see the differences. It just brings top dollar, motivated buyers. Yeah, we love what we do, and it's a lot of fun. And it just makes me happy to know that we did the best that we could for you. Okay, now let's get down to Daniel's Preserve. Let's talk about Daniel's Preserve. So Daniel's Preserve, I don't know if all of you know this, but there is a let's see, Daniels. There is a management HOA page called danielspreserve.org. If you go on there and you register under the directory, you can go in here if you don't already have an account, you can log in, but there is, updates. There are documents here. There's minutes from the last meeting if you missed it. You can add your pet, a picture of your pet. You can put that if your pet is lost, or if it's lost, who to call or email. And so this is a great resource page. Having your email will save the HOA money because they don't have to then send out so many letters regarding the proxies and things like that. So it's one way just to kind of help out the community a little bit and keep our HOA fees down. The other thing is we have 2 Facebook pages. So if you type in Daniels Preserve, there's an HOA group, which is, I think, sponsored by the HOA. And then this is my page that I'm a moderator for. There's people on both pages. My page was, I think, done first. And so, they're both community pages, but one is sponsored through the management company and the other one is not. So these are great places where you can find out information. I post things. I'm not on social media very much anymore, but we have 202 members. You do have to authenticate where you live. And then people are posting things about missing dogs. Please don't poop on my lawn. Car or things for sale. And then, referrals. So great community website. So that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions or you would like to keep up on what's going on from the inventory, text me, email, call me. I'm happy to come over and do evaluation for you. And I look forward to talking to you in the near future. Thanks. Have a great one. Bye.